On today's show, the Greater Victoria Police Chorus, and we meet a woman whose passion for sailing and the ocean has inspired her to share her story. And we meet some of the talented quilters who are part of our textile art community. All that and much more on Go Island. Thank you so much for joining us on Go Island. Oh my goodness, there are so many things to share. I'm probably going to be talking fast during today's show because we have announcements and we have stories and we have exciting news for you. We're here at Lifesport, that really cool brand new building that you see as you drive on Pat Bay Highway past Elk Lake. Oh yes. Tell us, Lance, about the announcement that happened here today.
Well, we're excited to announce that one of the most well-known endurance brands in the world, Ironman, is coming to Victoria. The Ironman 70.3 Victoria, sponsored by Saunders Subaru, is going to be happening here in June, and it's huge news, huge for the athletic community, huge for the sport economic impact that it brings.
I heard a word I'd never heard of before, sports tourism. Yeah. And it's so true because people come from all over the world to do the Ironman.
We've done studies and it's shown that when a family comes to Victoria to do one of these events, on average they come with 3.5 people and they stay for 3 or more nights. So just on the weekend alone, that's a huge boon for the local economy. But not only that, an Ironman tends to be their annual big event for the athletes. So they don't just come here on the weekend, they come throughout the year to train and prepare. So from that perspective, it's wonderful. From the perspective of just having something healthy and vibrant and energized in our community, it's a huge win for Saanich.
My husband, in fact, is one of those people. We came out volunteering one year and then he decided to participate and he's addicted now. That's right, he swims and it's been such an inspiration for both my kids. Every year there's cheers when he comes out of the water. They're cheering him on, they're taking pictures and sharing it all over the world. It really does change people. And there's something about a triathlon. I don't know what it is. When they cross that finish line, I cry. I just weep for like 2 hours as everyone's crossing the line. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, it's for some people, it's a life dream. You know, that's their Mount Everest, is to do you know, a longer distance triathlon, and they're facing fears and they're facing some unknown. It takes a lot of courage just to even step on the start line and to get out there and do it.
Now, it's also a gift to have police that not only protect and serve, but sing. And with Mother's Day coming up, what a great opportunity to come out and see the police choir. James Green with that story. What a wonderful way to spend Mother's Day with some live music. Thanks for that story, James Green. We're here at beautiful Elk Lake. What an exciting day. Lifesport is that fabulous building that you see when you're driving down Pat Bay Highway. Yes, we were inside there today finding out. Really cool announcement. Brent, just remind everyone the announcement that we heard today, the Ironman announcement.
The fabulous Ironman announcement was that Ironman is coming to Victoria. The Victoria 70.3 Ironman event is coming up in June.
Now let me just introduce these two amazing athletes. They're both, you've been participating in Ironman for how long, Megli?
5 years now as a professional.
And you have been participating for how many?
In triathlon since I was 10 years old.
Right. Amazing. So for you, what does it mean for Victoria to be a host of an Ironman?
It's an amazing accomplishment that they have, that they signed with Ironman, because it's opening us to the world and it's making our sport grow, and long distance triathlon needs to grow like this. Triathlon is already a very popular, growing in popularity in Victoria after all the successes at the Olympics from Canadian athletes that live here. But also now to have Ironman 70.3 come to Victoria is going to make the 70.3 distance and long distance triathlon grow, and it's, for me, it's something that I've been pursuing all my career, and it's just great that it's coming to us.
What does it mean to host a sporting event here in Victoria that people will come to from all over the world?
Well, it's fantastic. You know, typically we've spent our days traveling all over the world to go to these events, to get our ranking, to qualify for the World Championships. Now, they have to come to us. So we have home court advantage,
That
you
just
know?
hit me.
It's like we're going to be sitting on our deck. They're all going to be flying in. It's going to be fantastic.
Amazing. Well, congratulations. Can you hang out with me for just a few more minutes? I love hanging around with athletes like this. It makes me happy. We are now going to meet another amazing athlete, a woman who prides herself on sailing solo and prides herself on spreading the word on how we can take better care of our oceans. We are here at beautiful Elk Lake. What does it mean to you to see just the average person decide, you know what? I'm going to do an Ironman. Have you seen that over the years, and what does it mean to you to see that?
It's amazing, you know, that's the great thing about triathlon is you see everybody do it. You know, people for their first time, they've maybe never swam in a lake before, and they're going to try it, and they're going to get out and do it, and that's what's so great about it. And there's going to be people all over the world coming to do that here in Victoria.
In fact, they'll be running right here, won't they?
Yeah, and I mean, those people that do it for fun and enjoyment, it's good because when we race as professionals, it gets serious sometimes, and we need to resource ourselves in those people. And when we're on a course, the beautiful thing about our sport too is that on a race course, we have a separate start to the race, but we also race on the same course as the amateur athletes. So we get to see them on the course and cheer for them, they cheer for us.
I just want to hang out with them because when you're with this kind of energy, you feel, I don't know, I feel fit just hanging with them. We're going to take a very short break, but stay with us when we come back. A beautiful story on our quilting community and more right here at Elk Lake. Back to Go Island. We are in Saanich at Elk Lake. You've probably seen this very funky building on Pat Bay Highway. You know, that new like cedar siding, cool building. It's the new home of Lifesport. This is where all our triathletes are being trained, as well as so many other athletes. But today is a very special day. Paul, what happened here today?
Yeah, it's exciting. Not only do we have the Lifesport coaching company, we also operate the Subaru Western Triathlon Series. And as of today, we made the announcement that the Victoria race is going to be an Ironman 70.3 branded event. So Victoria is going to join the Ironman family, which is just a huge, exciting development for our series, and really will put this race on the world map.
Well, just like this piece of art, quilting is an art form of its own, and our very own Meg Cuthbert met up with a few quilters. Very cool story. If you want to go and cheer all the athletes from all over the world, cheer them on, including many, many local athletes, this June 15th, right here at Elk Lake, it will be happening. Now, we have to take a very short break, but please stay with us. When we come back, some healthy recipes from our very own island chef, and more right here at Lifesport. And I see the wall of fame here of all the athletes that have been trained right here in Victoria. It just gives me goosebumps, and we can only imagine how this is going to change the game for Victoria, for athletes, for the economy. It's just so exciting. I hope you all have an amazing weekend. See you next time.
Women's clothing provided by Tulip Noir, casual designer fashions. Men's wardrobe by DG Bremner & Co. Menswear and accessories. Hair services provided by Salon J.